every good reason for letting you go. She's sneaky and smoked out, and it's starting to show. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go.
I'll never let you turn around your back on each other. That's a good deal breaker. Promise to your mother. Turn around your back on each other. Oh, oh, oh. You say that I've changed, or maybe I did. But even if I changed, what's wrong with it? I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go.
I'll never let you turn around your back on each other. That's a good idea. Make a promise to your mother. Turn around your back on each other. And all our friends are gone and gone, and all the time moves on and on. And all I know is it's wrong, and all I know is it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong.
I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you turn around back on each other. It's a good idea. Break a promise to your mother. Turn around back on each other.
Okay, good.
Hey, I'm Octavius Williams, and I am on Spicy and Dicey, and I play the character of Cyrus Braveheart. He is a reborn of unknown origins as for right now, and he is currently trying to regain who he is while he has joined this new party that he is still coming to get to like, at least, which he's getting along with them pretty well. And he seems to be having complications, but you guys will be seeing it within the campaign. It's good to see you guys, and yeah.
To let it all go.
Once upon a time there was a railroad line. Don't ask where, brother, don't ask when. It was a road to hell. Oh, it was hard times. It was a world of gods and men. It's an old song.
It's an old song.
It's an old.
What happened? I'm not hearing anything now. I think there's a glitch in
Yeah,
the
I think
Matrix.
he's glitching a little bit right now.
I could try it again.
Hang on, we're gonna try it again.
Technical difficulties. Very
Hang on a
typical. Sorry, y'all, if you're watching right now. It comes and goes. It's frozen.
Hold on, everybody, 1 second. For some reason, my thing is I'm on the thing, but it's not saying I'm left the thing, but I left the thing, and it still says I'm on. 1 second, everybody. We're having a
Just
quick
leave the
technical-
group. Leave
I don't
the
know what's
group
going
and
on.
then come
Can you-
back.
Yeah, I will. I did, and then it says I'm not leaving.
Now,
So just
okay.
hold on.
It was weird. He left like forever ago. just now finally went away.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, we were at that little dragon, yeah.
Now on the road to hell there was a railroad line. And there were 3 old women all dressed the same. And they was always singing in the back of your mind, everybody meet the face. Now on the road to hell there was a railroad station. And a man with feathers on his feet who could help you to your final destination, Mr. Hermes. That's me.
Everybody, it's me, the viewer. Now let's get spicy and dicey. Huzzah!
Well, I would like to reach out my hand. I may say, I may tell you run. You know the shape of the young. Well, pick me up, well, golden hands. Oh, they may see you, they may tell you run. You know the shape of the young. I would like to hold my little hand. We will run away, we will crawl away. I would like to hold my little hand. We will run away, we will crawl. Send me on my way.
Last time on Spicy and Dicey, the misfits of Mala found themselves in the land of Drew, going up against Rhaegar, Drew Halsworth, and Hallman's sister, Grisha Adminor, on their wedding day. They teamed up with an old group of friends led by their former mercenary accomplice, Foxface, a friend with a crush on Sakura named Pete the Monkey, and of course, Amelia's old paramour and friend, Connor from Ulrich. He let Sakura know that he is indeed like her, the son of a god, and Hades' son, her cousin. They bonded over this slightly before she left him to go talk with Amelia, where they went out to the alley and gave each other a smoochy smooch. Where then she left him and regrouped with her friends as they headed back to Marco the cat's fancy dress shop, where he dressed Hallman back up and fixed his suit that was damaged by the orc whores, and gave McCain a suit before he went and met his mother, Lilac, at her hotel, indeed called the Lilac. It was an odd meet when she told him that she never really seemed to want to meet him or cared to, but was happy that she did, and saw that he'd become quite the handsome and grown boy that she knew he could be. McCain did not take this well, however, and stormed out, regrouping with his new teammates and leaving his past behind. The team then rested and went to the wedding the next morning and killed Drew and Grisha, taking the city back for Holman's family and freeing his father. However, in the midst of the celebration, they were interrupted by Sakura's father presenting her with her newfound fiancé, Hermes, her half-brother sent from the other realms to marry her. Now, what will happen this week on The End? Oh my god, girl!
Dander!
I have to, oh my god, girl. You did not do that.
All right, everybody. What's happening? So we all have people with cameras this week. Thank goodness. I love it. I love it. Welcome to Spicy and Dicey. I'm sure the rest will have their cameras on in a second. They may have taken a little pee-pee break during the recap or whatever. Or they're not. Or she's right there looking half naked. Oh, my God. Amelia, Jesus, popping out of your top. Goodness gracious. All right. And whenever John can, he'll put it on his camera, I'm sure, again. But let's continue where we left off. We have some players here this week, some gone this week. Our player, Jake, is at work this week, as well as our player for Warp Nipple, Key. They both have busy jobs. The rest of us are just nerds who get to have plenty of time to hang out with each other. John, of course, was absent for a couple weeks, but he's here now. He was working at the Ren Festival and having a great time. There and did a whole bunch of things. So, John, it's good to have you back, you sexy bastard. Good to have you back. So, John, since you've been away, we're almost to 50.
What?
Oh, yeah, good.
Oh my god, there's lag.
Who's that?
You breaking up? Bad.
Everybody's lagging.
Oh, for real?
No,
Yo,
not
fine.
everybody.
Don't drive me
Just Thorin and Mr. J.
I don't know what's going on with my thing.
Dun,
All right.
dun, dun, dun.
I'm back. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you're all good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't know why hers is working fine. Mine is fucking being dumbs. I don't. All right. Okay. So let's just get on to the game before I glitch out again and again. This is episode 11. We're the beginning chapter, the next chapter of this campaign. Right now we're going into the chapter of gods and demons, as you know. Let's capture some people back up. John, as you know, you were gone. So, Thorin, where we left you last, you were on the ship and you were with the group. And Brandy, who you'd slept with on the ship, a tiefling, she had a job that she wanted to offer you and Pippa. And after that, Thorin, the group kind of went out. You guys got some suits for the wedding that you were invited to. You got a suit, Thorin, as you remember. You looked really good and dapper in your little tux. And that was kind of where we last left you. After that, Thorin, the group went to a restaurant where they bought some items and were attacked by some orc, for lack of better words, again, I keep saying it, some orc whores that were some prostitutes hired by Drew Hallsworth to basically kill you. And Thorin, you were pinned on a wall while your boys saved your life. Hallman and Cyrus managed to get you down from the sex wall. And luckily, Thorin, you're all good. Nothing happened, Thorin, and you did tell them that you were not, let's just say, bent over by Brandy. She had a thing for your knees. She apparently had some things for your knees, and she wanted to play with your knees. So that's why your legs were hurting.
Oh my god.
So, Thorin, It's been a minute, but so after that, Thorin, you also did do the battle with the team, and you managed to help them out, and you guys did kill Hallman's sister and her lover, and you saved the city of Drew, who seemed very thankful. Everybody, as you remember, they were celebrating you. So you guys currently, as you remember, are in the stadium of Drew. You were surrounded by a group of people. They all seem to be celebrating as the dictator they didn't really like and their leader and his kind of bitchy new wife were killed. Hallman, you were reunited with your father, who was saved by your friends of Foxface, Connor, and Pete. They managed, seemingly, that's a story for another day, to get him out of the tower. You regrouped, and the last thing that kind of happened was you embraced, and then you were all interrupted by Sakura's father, Zeus, making an announcement from the heavens above that she apparently has a new fiancé, who then, of course, you all met Hermes, her half-brother, who teleported down and looked upon all of you with a bit of confusion on his face, which is where we begin our story today. As the crowd all looks at you in awe, as you guys are now left in this stadium full of people in the land of Drew. Let's start with you, Pippa. I'm going to go with you first, then to Thorin. What do you want to do, Pippa, as you're in this space right now? Once again, you're in the land of Drew. It's a giant city, as you know. There's vendors, places to eat, people to meet. It's very steampunk and goth all at the same time. Pippa, what do you want to do first, where we left the team? There's plenty of stuff to do.
So we're not. So the crowd has gone off, and all there is to do is just like the festivities of it all.
Well, yeah, it's like the crowd is still there. However, now the people are kind of partying and celebrating, and the corpses of Grisha and Drew are seemingly being like lit on fire. And even Hallman, it's weird for you, but at the same time, you can see the catharticness of everybody else around. So, and you seem pretty happy.
I feel a little bad, but like that's a little conflicting because like it was family, but she like did try to kill me and my dad. So I don't know.
Yeah, so it's probably very weird. And Thorin, once again, Cyrus, you guys are Hallman's close boys at this time. You guys have gone through a lot together. So you're probably, over there looking at the body with him, the mayhem that you caused. Thorin, you fucking managed last time to get a nice hammer blow in and help basically beat his sister's jaw across her face. I think it was something like that when you whacked her. So it was a pretty intense battle. However, Pippa, so what did you want to do?
So since we just ended the battle, Chomps is still out, right?
You can take him out. I don't think he was out, but you can take him.
Does he have room? Because I think he probably wants to like get a little bit of love in, and maybe Hallman can come over and like maybe that'll pick him up a little bit,
Okay.
Be able to like see Chomps and interact with them.
Okay, so you send out Chomps like this giant T-Rex in the stadium. You guys all just see this giant T-Rex with his little tight helmet on. Remember, he had on like his little. So if you didn't know, Thorin, you weren't here, obviously. So Chomps, the T-Rex that they went and got some armor for Ruby and the T-Rex. However, Chomps' helmet was a little tight, so he looked like a little bit of, I don't want to say like special ed from, what's it called, Crank Yankers, but it's very similar to the, a little tight on his head.
He still looks badass, but yeah.
He's a little less frightening, but
yeah.
So Hallman, Pippa leads Chomps over to you.
Hallman, come here. I think this will cheer you up a little bit. I know you just went through a lot of traumatic family drama, but
just a little bit.
Take a second.
Don't make me roll for this, please.
No, no, she's controlled by Chomps.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I am traumatized.
So Chomps like leans down, Hallman, and he kind of gives you a nuzzle with his big T-Rex face, and he gives you a rub on you and kind of gives you a little love. He looks over to the body of like your sister and like smells it like food.
Sure, buddy.
Oh my god.
Go for it.
Oh
I
my
think
god.
I think the wolf already got the face, so he can have the rest.
He looks
Wait.
over to like
Okay, never
Pippa,
mind.
like can I eat this?
I mean, I guess I should ask my dad too. Hey, father dear, do you care if do you care if there's no body to bury?
Your little Danny DeVito looking dad looks up like, Hallman, my boy, my little boy, my big little boy, my little babushka boy. I love you, you little bastard. He kind of looks at you like,
I love you too, Dad.
he looks to the T-Rex. Eat her. Eat the bitch. She's your half sister. She's not my
Oh
daughter.
shit! Are you?
He looks at everybody. She ain't my daughter. All right.
Oh
Look,
shit!
your-
All right, Chomps,
Plot
go get it.
twist.
I didn't know that.
That's a twist.
You have
No
permission.
wonder she didn't give a fuck about your
Oh
dad.
shit! Is her dad gonna come back and be upset?
Your dad kind of takes you aside.
Oh god.
Holman, look, I didn't want to tell you this, but her parents, they were bad people. They were bandits, they're traitors, they're fur trappers, barbarians of the lowest caliber. They used to rape, pillage, steal. Holman, my boy, don't worry about it. She got no family, if you know what I mean. The only reason she's here is we took her in. I killed her family, Holman. But now Drew's ours again. You know what I mean?
Okay, Chops, go for it.
So Chomps kind of looks to you. He looks to you, Pippa, or
Do it, Chomps.
you guys watch as this T-Rex takes the burnt corpses of Drew and Grisha and just chomps them back. His namesake, as you watch him just gulps it down. Pippa, you just see the large lump of Grisha just slide down the throat like a snake as it goes down this T-Rex's gullet. All right, so Pippa, you kind of just watching as you feed your T-Rex. Thorin.
Chomps has eaten like the major villains of the past.
Yeah,
like
I think
a month and a half. Or
he
so.
ate the uncle. He ate the sister. So Thorin, now that you're in this stadium, left in this, what would you like to do, Thorin? I know you've been gone for a little bit, but feel free. You're in a stadium full of people. There's a celebration going on. It's a wedding, so there's a buffet. All the townspeople seem to be enjoying themselves. There's a band playing
buffet.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hit the buffet and check out the band.
Oh, okay. So
Grab myself some meat.
You go there, Thorin, and as you get to the buffet table, you see it's full of amazing things: chickens, little type of the little individual Cornish game hens. You have a whole bunch of like gelatin towers of like parfaits and amazing type of mixed puddings that are like coming out of like those dripping towers, the fountains, like chocolate fountains.
Those chocolate fountains, yeah.
There's like a whole bunch of, there's like a row of a rainbow assortment of different chocolate fountains, each of them with different chocolate colors coming out of them. Every type of cool little assortment of food. So Thorin, as you get there and you start like, you're a dwarf, you start, I'm assuming you're like, bop, 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 eat him up, grumpy time, humpy time, everything, eating it all.
Yeah, I'm a barbarian at an upper class wedding, so.
Yeah, everybody's looking at you like, oh my god.
Yeah, everyone's probably.
Wait, can I join
class,
him?
but whatever.
Yeah. So Sakura,
join him.
you go up and you just like kind of ignore, and you just join, Thorin, and you both eating, and Hermes looks over to you, Amelia.
I start throwing the grapes into Sakura's mouth.
Oh, okay. So you're just like toss. She's like eating them. I want you, Sakura. Let's do a performance check. Do a performance check.
Oh
to see how
god.
you good catching the grapes
Okay.
you are. Give me a performance roll.
Let's go.
However,
Let's go.
let's go. Come on. Are you like a little? Is he the Larry Bird of grape throwing into your mouth? Let's check it out.
Okay, 1 second. Let me pull up
Oh,
the
you're cool.
app.
It's all right. It's a fun little thing. Amelia, however, Hermes looks to you. That's my new wife. Her.
Oh god, I got a 7.
Oh, so she's not catching. You're not. So Amelia,
You're just
you
like
look
kidding.
over. They're just like hitting her on the face, like a grape thorn just smashes like on her chin. This thing breaks apart. Amelia, back to you. That's my new wife.
You should be so fucking lucky. And I just turn and walk away from him.
He stops you and grabs you by your shoulder, kind of as he touches your shoulder, like the one you have now. He grabs your shoulder and you feel like it's like a cold embrace, but it's like numbing as he touches you. It's not like he's attacking you. Just his hand is just very cold, and as it does, you feel almost numbed by it, like
I kind of grab his hand immediately as he does this, and then just use burning hands slightly enough to like cause a little bit of heat and friction.
All right, so he kind of takes the hand. I was like, "Oh, boy, hey, hold on. I'm sorry. Where are my manners?" Look, name's Hermes, god of a lot of things: commerce, travel, performance, stamina, if you will. I was just curious, Are you married too? I mean, where I come from, we have many wives. 1, 2, 3. One time I had 5 wives. It was like I couldn't remember any of their names. One of Sally, I think, something like that.
God, do you understand how horribly boring you are to talk to?
I want you to make an intimidation roll for me here. 1. And 2, he looks.
Say the word. Say the word.
Say the word.
We are ready.
Yeah,
Oh, so he's not intimidated by you.
Damn,
At all.
okay.
So Amelia, he looks at you. You're cute. When you have like a kind of wanting to ignore me thing going on, you know, I like you have fire in your eyes. I can see it.
no, you can actually see. I do want to ignore you. You seem like an asshole.
Hey, I'm sorry. Maybe I got off on the wrong start. I just got here to this dimension. I'm Hermes. He kind of doesn't know what to say. So as you guys are having that moment, let's pivot back to Thorin. You're at the buffet. As across from the buffet, Thorin, a woman that you recognize seems to approach you right away. It is indeed Brandy, who is looking for you after the battle that you had. She approaches you, Thorin. There you are. I was looking for you. I'm so sorry. I couldn't talk to you after the fight. I had to prepare for the wedding tomorrow and all that. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. So we still have a job to do?
Now that I know you a little bit better and who you are, I was hoping that you and your friend, the tiefling girl, the loon, the daughter of the loons, I was hoping that you two specifically could help me on this journey. I told you about the person that was burning the victims in my village in North Harmony, yes?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Serial killer burning people.
Yes, it was, I believe, I don't know. Some people say a monster. Some people say they don't know what it is. Some people say a demon. Some people say something connected to another realm. I don't know. It showed up there about a month ago looking for something. However, it's just been burning things alive, seemingly an elemental being. However, we would really like for you guys to stop it. The Bouncer Banes, you have a fantastic family history from up north. I know you're very strong, and the loons, well, the history with them in magical beasts is beyond anybody else's comparison. So if you guys don't mind getting your team to hurry, we leave tomorrow to North Harmony. The demon attacks again.
Yeah, we don't judge her for what she does with magical beasts. We're very accepting.
Oh my God, see the your team like. Well, you guys are more crazy than I ever would have thought. But I know that I need your help, so please, if you can tell your team, tomorrow we leave in the afternoon to North Harmony. I need to get this dealt with. I know you are probably busy, but it would mean a lot to me.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they'll be up for that. We like killing things.
All right, well, please tell the loon girl, Pippa, tell her to come speak to me. I'd like to tell her as well. We have much to discuss.
Yeah,
she looks to you, Sakura. She sees like the grapes like on your face, and it like just drips off your chin. Like she just looks back to you, like, Thorin, your team is fucking crazy. These are weird people you hang out with.
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay, well, good. As long as you say, I mean, they on the ship, that one, the girl with the grapes on her face, she caused a lot of trouble. But all right, she kind of looks to you, Thorin. I'll come find you later. And she walks away. Let's pivot now to you. What? Sorry, I interrupted you. What'd you say?
Oh yeah, I said I'll find Pippa and tell her about this.
All right, so Thorin, you go up to Pippa. Pippa, he relays to you that Brandy. I'm assuming you tell her that he's looking for her, or she's looking for her. All right.
Did you ask her about compensation? Like, what do we get in return?
Oh, I'm getting laid. I didn't think to ask what the rest of you were getting. I'm sorry. Maybe you should discuss that. You should definitely discuss that.
Obviously, she's not going to bang me, so I'll figure that part out from my deal later.
So
No, you're only gonna get banged by like lions and dragons and whatever else you're into.
yeah, I know exactly.
Don't judge me.
Lions, dragonborn.
I told her I don't. I did tell her as a condition of our employment that we do not judge you
Thank
for
you.
the various creatures that bang
The
you.
knowledge. I did it for the team.
She did. She took.
Yes,
she took.
that is true.
I took many for the team.
By the way, that's a reference to before some of you came on this team. Pippa, let's just say a while back ago, they had to fight a lion, and she distracted said lion by becoming a female lion, and that lion happened to be in heat really bad. So
It was not planned.
it was not planned.
Joker made it very, very clear that the lion was in heat, and she did not think of it before she shapeshifted. And then after she did, I was like, "Well, good plan."
Yeah. So that. So
I mean,
that
I
happened.
assumed
That
it was her
happened.
plan. It wasn't.
All right. Okay. Let's take a break from you two, and let's move over to you, Cyrus. As you now left in this wake of everything, Pete was standing next to you, Cyrus, and he looks up to you. Can you believe this guy? Who's this guy who's gonna fucking marry Sakura? Right?
She's not gonna marry Sakura.
What? He looks to you. But he just said he was gonna marry her.
I'm not gonna let it happen.
Okay. fuck me then, right? So little Pete just walks away like, I'm checking out the buffet. Yeah. And he kind of just
Go ahead.
he storms off. Connor, you want anything? Connor just kind of is staring off and to the crowd. He's looking around the people. Cyrus, what would you like to do?
I think since for once he's not like in his armor, you can clearly see the anger on his face, and like he doesn't know how to like comprehend all this, and he's just staring straight at Hermes, like he's not looking away at all.
All right, so I want you to do. I guess I want you to do an intimidation roll here, just to see. I mean, I don't know. What do you want to do? I mean, are you trying to be intimidating, or
he's looking straight at his eyes? He's not breaking eye contact at all. So
all right,
I'm going for it.
Okay, so give me an intimidation roll on here.
Ooh, I got a 19.
Okay. So as you kind of are staring him down, Hermes noticed he's like still talking, trying to flirt with Amelia over here. Kind of feels Cyrus's eyes on him. Can I help you?
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Oh, because you look like you need something. Like you're looking at me. It's this. He kind of shows off his outfit. He's wearing like his white armor is like a marble, like a beautiful, like golden lined marble kind of suit. You watch as when he turns, his skin almost looks like it's the same color of the white marble, but it changes. It's very interesting to look at. He almost seems otherworldly, alien, if you will, in the way his body seems to connect to his armor. It's all like one living marble piece, but it's very fluctuating, and it's how it looks from skin to marble. Pretty cool, huh? See, on Olympus, everybody looks like this.
I can kill this.
Oh. Turns back to Amelia. Your group seems a little stale. I mean, I haven't even talked to my wife yet. Anything I should know? Hey, gray guy, do I need to know anything about Sakura?
He just gets real silent, and then he walks away.
Oh.
He walks away to go look for like, he just walks up the whole like church to go like find some more stuff about Romulus and all that other stuff.
Oh, so you just kind of head out the stadium.
Yeah, he's gone.
All right,
follow after Cyrus.
Oh, okay. So Amelia follows after Cyrus and just heads in that direction as well. So Hermes is kind of just left there. All right. Okay. Thanks for nothing. All right. He kind of then looks around and goes up to Sakura. Hermes kind of approaches you. Hey, do you have a minute?
I guess. I'm like stuffing my face with food while he's asking me. I'm just standing there, like still like eating and looking at him.
As he walks up to you, you and Thorn are both standing there eating. Thorn, I'm assuming you're still in the proximity. Pippa, now you're also around as well near the buffet. Hallman, I don't know where you are, but they're around the buffet.
All right.
So Sakura, he goes to you. So I know this is unconventional. It seems weird. I know. Look, I don't really want to marry you either. Look, you're a dime.
Okay then we won't get married. That's fine.
Well, no, I mean we can get married. We have to get.
No, it's fine.
No, we have to. I mean, you don't
No,
understand.
I mean, what do you mean we have to?
Well, we can't get into Olympus if we're not married.
So? It seems like it's a you problem.
You don't want to get into Olympus? You don't want to go?
I mean, I don't really give a fuck right now.
I have to marry you. If I don't marry you, then I can't get back in. Look.
Well, that sucks for you, buddy.
If you ever want, but that means if you die or anything, you can't get in there.
Well,
then you're
I
done.
don't see myself dying anytime soon.
You're a dumb bitch if you think that Zeus ain't gonna fucking let us not get in there. I mean, what are you talking about? Look, okay.
I have my axe out right behind him now.
Whoa, there.
All right, so
Okay.
I place like the non-sharp point of it on his shoulder.
Okay, so I want you to also make an intimidation roll here as you tap Hermes on his shoulder. Thorin and Sakura and Pippa, you see Hallman kind of
24.
Ooh, okay. So
there we go.
Gentlemen, this is a wedding. Fight with your fists, not your axes.
the crowd all hears Thorin as like the rest around the buffet seem to kind of start to linger and look over at the situation. Hallman, your axe kind of tapping on his shoulder. He turns around. Oh, you're the guy that you just murdered your sister, yeah?
Yeah. She was easy.
Fucking awesome. Yeah, I saw you were talking away. I remember. He kind of looks at you. You see that Hermes is a lot. He looks smaller than you, Hallman. I mean, he's a god, but he is smaller. He's a petite fella. He kind of is about my fit and look and height. Only about 5'9", maybe 5'10". He's a shorter god. He looks like a little quirky guy, to be honest with you. Handsome. But he.
Oh, you're cutting out. You're cutting out.
You're lagging.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I scared him so bad he disconnected from the Discord. That's what a 24 gets you.
I don't know fuck around do something.
All right, I'm back, everybody. So yeah, as Hermes looks up to you, Hallman, he kind of says, "Look, I fought with my sister too. Okay, Athena is her name. She can be a bit of a pill. She's like all into education and smarts and being all bookworm and all the blah 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 blah. You know, she's one of those type of gals. And sometimes we quarrel, we fought. I remember one time I took my staff of teleportation, boom, sent her straight to Hades. He was there for like a fucking week, trapped downstairs. Hilarious. I respect you is what I'm trying to say. Is that you killed your sister. She looked like she deserved it. And I would kill anybody for my dad. I mean anybody.
How about yourself?
Oh, oh shit.
Oh God.
I mean, that's a loaded question, fiance.
I
mean,
cringe at him as he says that.
I
listen, buddy. I think you're coming on to this a little too strong.
What do you mean I'm coming on too strong? I was sent here from another dimension, told I have to marry my sister. What would you do?
If it were me?
Well, you just killed your sister.
Listen, all I'm saying is I wouldn't let my dad talk to me like that.
He kind of looks at the group. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm thinking about this all wrong. Maybe I got to get to know you. He looks at Sakura. I'm not.
I
saying
spit out. I spit out some of the grapes at him as he says that, and I just laugh. I'm just like. Pfft.
He's taking the grapes to his face. He's like, it's like just wipes the seeds off. Look, I don't want to be in this dimension as much as you want me in your dimension. But it seems that I'm going to have to be here with you guys for a little bit. Unless until Dad lets me come home. So I won't bother you too much. But can we make it at least look like we're getting married? Maybe he'll let me come home if I try. I don't know.
I just kind of like slowly start to like walk away from the conversation, and then I just start booking it.
Oh, okay. So as you start booking it, I want, however, Sakura, as you book it, I want you to make a dexterity roll here.
Okay, hold on. Load.
And make a dex roll for me, please.
Okay, hold on. I'm pushing it. Work.
Okay. So you're going up against
Okay.
Hermes here.
I got a 4.
Oh, so
Damn.
unfortunately,
damn.
Sakura, as you try, Hermes just goes, and he's too fast for you. Hermes is too fast. As you try to belt it, you just and immediately his winged feet just flap, and he just ends up right in front of you. Hold on, hey, you ain't going anywhere. I mean, I'm not gonna. He kind of backs off you.
I gotta go to the bathroom, and I start like kind of walking.
All right. Well, that one, I would need you to do a persuasion roll.
Damn it!
I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm sorry here.
I love this.
Okay, I got a 15 for this one.
Okay, so he looks at you. Fine, go pee. He like just like lets you.
Too
Like,
many
go
grapes. I start walking away.
Wait. He's like, wait a minute. That's not liquid. You mean just the grape juice? He's just like kind of yelling at you afterwards. Like, is that making you have to pee? All right. So as you guys head off into the bathroom, the rest of you, Thorin, Paul, and Pippa, you're kind of watching as they're having this confrontation. Sakura, you kind of awkwardly step your way out looking for a restroom as you head out of the area. Hermes is like they're scratching his head. He doesn't know what to do. Amelia and Cyrus, let's go on to you two as you guys have headed out of the stadium. You're now in the streets of Drew. What would you guys like to do? Cyrus, she's following you as you've stormed out. Where are you going?
I guess I'm heading towards I guess like anywhere that would make sense to Cyrus, where there would be any information on Romulus, the person that he's heard of, or
All right, so
anything about his patron.
Let's have you do a perception roll for me, please. Here, as you look around the streets and everything. Amelia, what would you like to do as he's looking around? Don't worry, everybody. We'll get back to the team, the rest of you guys, in a second.
As he's kind of like distracted by looking around, I run up next to him and then go, I don't trust him at all.
I don't trust him either. If anything, and he just takes a deep breath. And he looks down. He's trying to kind of. He doesn't want to show too much emotion, but it's pretty clear that he's kind of hurt and he doesn't know what to do. He just kind of stares down. And by the way, I got an 18.
Oh, okay. So as you look around, Amelia, is there anything you want to say to him, by the way, before he notices anything?
So what's our plan to take him out?
As much as I want to take him out, he's a god. I'm just a lost paladin who's trying to find himself. I have a dumb hound that talks in my head. I don't think I could take on a god.
So the alternative plan, he comes into the group and he's after something, clearly. I feel like he's not being entirely truthful with us. I feel like he might betray us later. So you just want to play with that? Or come up with a way to destroy him?
He takes a minute, he looks up, and then he nods. I got some, man. All right, let's do it.
All right, so as you make a perception roll and you look around, you do notice that there's like a knight's like recruitment table, Cyrus, there. It's from the West Kingdom. They're doing their sign up for where they go to travel around from great city to great city, as you know. The West Kingdom army is the biggest in all of Mala, all of the island. The recruitment of the West Kingdom is very much known by their symbol. It is a crown. You guys may have seen it recently on another campaign. A character named Egnor wore some armor that had the royal symbol on it. That was a crown. where he was part of the military. So as you look around here, you, Cyrus, do know, of course, this symbol. You've seen it before in your history. You know that you've worn this before. When the Hound woke you up, you were around this symbol. But you do see a large recruitment station. That picks up your eye more than anything else.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. And then he starts to head to it as like he's kind of telling her to follow him.
I kind of follow him.
All right. So you go after, you follow Cyrus there. You guys both make it to the recruitment station. There's a very handsome, noble knight. He kind of has a long kind of braided kind of mustache into his goatee. It's very interesting how his mustache is long and then braids into his facial hair from his chin. He kind of looks at you with his knight's armor, very regal, very gold, copper-plated. Hello there, young sir. How can I help you today?
Hey, odd question. Do you know of someone named Romulus?
Sir Romulus, from the West Kingdom military, yes. He was just here recruiting for about, I believe, stationed here for about 5 years. Last I heard, he left now doing recruitments, I believe, in Greenwood. Noble knight, highly respected. Getting older in his years, of course, though. How do you know him?
I don't know. I don't know yet. It's just something that's ringing in my mind. May I ask, what's his last name?
Braveheart.
You
Romulus
said Braveheart?
Braveheart. Yes, Braveheart.
I kind of point at Cyrus and I go, hey, isn't that...
I'm Cyrus Braveheart.
He kind of laughs to himself. That's impossible.
No, I'm Cyrus Braveheart. And he opens up his the bag we're holding to take out like a piece of armor that has the sigil on it, or at least like a messed up version of that to show him like he is.
Cyrus Braveheart died over 100 years ago. Last seen in the Tower of the West Kingdom. He was a rebel, great knight, respected, feared, but he stood up against the king and the royal family. They sent him away. His son Romulus is that who you speak of. But Cyrus has been gone. Nobody has seen him, known what happened to him for years.
That's not possible. No, I'm Cyrus. I don't know how I'm back.
Look,
I'm
son.
back.
Son, I think you should... He looks to Amelia. I think you should get your friend checked out here. Look, here at the West Kingdom, the knighthood, we're not looking for people that are mentally unstable at the moment in time. Perhaps you can maybe get a job as a post guard or a knight.
I grab Cyrus's hand and start leading him away. I'm sorry, sir.
Nice to meet you.
And then I kind of walk off. So
Cyrus.
You have some very interesting secrets, it seems.
I think I don't remember. I don't remember much. If it's true what he's saying that I have a son, and I've been dead for over 100 years.
You tell me. I have no idea.
Can I do the memory surge?
Oh, yes, you can. As you know, you have a special ability. As your Blood Hunter class, you can reach deep into your history, and you can look back and try to remember part of your past, Cyrus. As you do, make sure you use one of those history points.
Yep.
You make sure you take a moment here, and Cyrus, you focus, and the Hound takes over your mind, and he goes, I'll let you remember. And he kind of warps your mind as it all goes black. Amelia, you see as his eyes begin to light up, like his kind of the magical light paladin glow that comes from his eyes from time to time. It happens again. He almost seems to black out and go into like a stiff position. As Cyrus, the Hound allows you to see in your past. You're almost teleported away as you go back into a castle dungeon. And you remember it, and it feels so long ago. Just a memory that you seem to barely grasp. But as you're there, you look around this dungeon, and all you see in front of you is the Hound. You remember a conversation where the Hound says, it won't be the same. When you return, we'll kill them. but it won't be them. Time here stands still. But soon we will move forward. Together. It will be a while. But they will fear your name once again. Time is a pawn in your game. Your memory fades as you just remember seeing the hound in front of you in this old, dilapidated dungeon. It clears. Amelia, you watch as Cyrus seems to come back from his trance, as his eyes go back from lighting up into his body, kind of leans forward, Cyrus, as you give a breath. He's come back from his memory, Amelia, from what you can see.
I kind of like have like a half stunned, half intrigued kind of look. Like, didn't expect all that to happen, but like interested in what's going on sort of thing. And then I ask him, so what was that about?
I got some of my memory back. I need to go to the West Kingdom.
And this helps us against Hermes how?
Maybe I could find out some way that maybe I have some sword, or maybe I have some unlocked power if I remember everything.
As you
I
guys
have
then
a blast that would kill me if I shoot him.
You guys take a moment here between your conversation. You then all hear a scream, then to come from the stadium. You're not too far away from that you left. The scream seems to be coming from the crowd of the people that seem to be gathering from the front of the stadium. Sakura, Hallman, Pippa, Thorin, you also all hear the scream coming from the beginning archway of this stadium. As you all then regather together, Cyrus leading Amelia, the other ones all coming back to the beginning. We then are going to be going into a battle here, everybody, before we head into our break. So, as you all see the beginning of this wedding, the party of this wedding, Hallman, your dad goes, Hallman, it's the goddamn followers of Drew. My God, they're like loyalists to him. Fucking bastards. They're coming for you. So Hallman, your father, kind of just takes off running into the crowd as well. You kind of lose track of him, Hallman. But you all watch as the three of you regroup together here at the gates of the stadium that you're at. You guys see three men, large men. They seem to be holding blades each. They have all wearing a dark leather type of armor on. They kind of come up. How dare you take away our great leader? You, Adminor, you're finished. Come on, mate. Let's get him. I need all of you to do an initiative roll, please, as you go up against these three guards.
Can I just say I'm taking my suit and shirt off, so I'm gonna go.
All right. Yeah. So
my armor class is gonna be a little lower, but
the rest of you, you can don't worry about that too much. You guys just focus on your armor class. The suits are just for fun. You obviously have your stuff to fight.
Here, Holman, put it in my bag of holding, quick.
Yeah, just
I start stripping, just throwing my clothes on.
Yeah, you just Marco's there like, don't you fuck it up! Don't you fuck it up this time!
I'm sorry, Marco. I'm trying.
I'm looking at you.
A lot of people hate me, man.
All right, so everybody give me an initiative roll.
I got 17.
17. Amelia?
Oh, are me and Cyrus like within range? Like, do we see all this shit going down, or?
Yeah, you're right. You guys you're in there too. You ran back to the front, so you're also there. Yes.
I got a 9.
Oh wait,
9.
before that happens, can I do one thing before any of that happens?
Yeah, what would you like?
I like to look at the guard and go, I'm gonna prove that I'm Cyrus, and then I want to use the hound's magic to kind of like shoot all the armor out of the bag of holding onto me, and I want to run over there to prove that I do fight like Cyrus. I am who I say who I am.
Okay, so that's kind of sick. So Amelia, you watch as like he like kind of places down his bag of holding that he'd bought or that you guys had got earlier before he went and did the suit, or after you guys have gotten your suit, you guys got another bag of holding and all that stuff. Cyrus, you put all the weapons and stuff in there. As you guys put all your gear in there, remember? And you kind of magically, the hound kind of just, you watch Amelia. It's pretty cool as you see like this ghostly dog just seem to like come out of Cyrus,
grab the armor, levitate it like onto his body as all the pieces, almost like Iron Man. It's kind of sick, Cyrus, as all your armor just like Iron Man's onto your body through like the Hound who magically like puts it on you. I think it's kind of cool. I don't know about you guys, but as a Marvel fan, I think it's sick. So anywho, like all the cool armor just like adds onto your body. And you run straight into Amelia. You're like, God damn, that was pretty fucking cool. All right, so you guys are all up. Unfortunately for you guys, the guards made the highest initiative rolls, so you guys are going after them. So the first guard, they're not very strong, by the way. These guards are pretty stupid, and apparently, I didn't know this when I put them into the thing here. So this is my bad, I guess. Each guard only has about 11 hit points. I don't know why, but that's what it says. I didn't.
Okay, well, I got
They're
this.
going down so hard.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
why, but
sneeze and they're gonna
I
flow
need to prove
down.
myself.
it just says human guard, and the human guard hit points are only at fucking 11. They have 16 armor class though, so you guys got to beat 16.
You
However,
know we leveled up, right?
yeah, I know. I was gonna try to make my goal was to make these guards like a pretty good battle for you, and now I'm like, fuck, because I'm looking at it and I'm not impressed. But anywho, the first guard, he goes up and he's gonna swing. You guys are about, I would assume, the people inside the stadium, you're only about 10 feet away from these guards. Cyrus and Amelia, you're probably about 20 feet away, let's say, as you're heading in from outside. So the first guard is gonna he makes a lunge and runs towards you, Thorin. And he swings at you, and your armor class, Thorin, is 19. Ooh, he got a 20. So he hits you, Thorin. You take a spear hit with that, and you take a +3 to his hit. So you get eight damage points, Thorin. As this kind of little guard, he runs at you with his spear, Thorin. He jumps, and he stabs it right into you, Thorin. You take a spear right to your shoulder. You weren't prepared for this, Thorin. It came out of nowhere. He kind of sticks it right in you. He pulls it back out as you take the 8 hit points. The next guard, he's up. He comes up to you guys as well. He runs straight towards you, Pippa, as he kind of is running straight at you. He takes his leap. He's about, he can run it. Okay, he can definitely make the speed. He's only about 10 feet away anyway. He goes to hit you, Pippa. You are at 18. He does not hit. So Pippa, he tries to stab you. Pippa, however, you able to dodge. Unlike Thorin, you saw this one coming now because you saw it attack him. So you were able to dodge Pippa as he does not hit you. The third guard, he's going to run straight to you, Sakura, as he's going to just look at the girls and be like, fuck you, bitches! And he like kind of just runs at you. And he has to do a... By the way, I'm being so mean to the girls today. I don't really think that about ladies. You guys aren't bitches!
No, I'm taking note.
And Sakura, he does hit you. I've got another 20 on that one with a plus. So you take +3 to the hit. That is 9 hit points of damage, Sakura.
Damn.
So Sakura, Hermes.
I'm still not healed.
Oh, wait. What'd you say?
I didn't heal up from the last battle.
No, you haven't. There hasn't been a long rest, so you guys are still hurt. So you guys have not healed yet. However, they are done. And Pippa, you were the first one up next after these guards.
Okay, so Chomps was already put away then, yeah.
And that's up to you. Do you want Chomps out or do you want him away?
I mean, that would pretty much end the game, but I just bring Chomps out now, so I think I'm just gonna do like a cool like acrobatic one-handed like cartwheel.
Okay.
With my crossbow, and I'm just gonna aim right between his eyes, just because I want to be a little show off.
All right, so you got to hit. You got to break a 16 as you aim your crossbow. You do like a little cartwheel. You aim your crossbow.
And I hit.
Nice.
And I roll.
What's the
damage? 6.
All right, cool. So that's 6 damage. Yeah, so down. You hit one guy, he gets hit like right in his eye with your crossbow. But you haven't killed him. He's got like a crossbow sticking out of his eye. He's like, my fucking eye! My fucking eyes! He's grabbing his face. He's like fucking twirling around. So one of the guards is almost completely incapacitated, as you should. You can do something else. You have a bonus action, Pippa, just so you know.
Let's see. So for my bonus action, I can only do a 2-weapon fighting. So I think I'm just gonna use my I haven't used my dagger in a bit. Let me see if I can fling that at him.
All right, so you throw the dagger.
12.
You don't hit him on that one.
man.
So you miss that when you throw the dagger at him, trying to hit the same guy, you miss. However, Amelia, you are up next as you are running into the group fight now. You managed to make your way up. You're about 20 feet away from them, Amelia. What do you want to do?
How many are there?
There's 3. 3 of them.
Okay, I'm going to cast Scorching Ray, so it creates 3 rays of fire, and I can hurl them at multiple targets. I'm going to hit 1 for each of them.
Awesome. Love it. So you got to break a 16, though.
Okay, so first one got 25.
Love it. You got him.
He takes 6 damage.
Oh, so you killed the one with the crossbow in his eye. He's just like flailing about. You light him on fire. He's like, oh fuck! And he just like basically just falls to the ground with a crossbow out of his eye, just smoldering. Next guy, who's up next?
Second guy got a 22.
You hit him too, definitely. What's the damage on him?
3 damage.
Okay, so you burn him. He takes it on the arm. He's like, oh. You just burn him. He turns out some of the leather just singes onto his skin. And the third, you definitely hit him.
And third takes 12 damage.
Oh, and you kill the third one. The last blast is a giant fire blast. He just looks to you, Amelia. He's like, oh, fuck. And he just basically just exploded into a burst of fire because you killed him. Because apparently he had only 11 hit points, and you hit him with 12. So he's dead. There you go. You guys have 2 guards left. Hallman, you're up next.
Wait.
Or 1 guard left. 1 guard left.
Yeah.
So something I can do now is it's called Intimidating Presence.
Yeah.
I'm going to use it on this last one. They have to roll a DC of 14 or be frightened of me until the end of my turn.
Okay.
I just want to do it. That takes an action to do it. I don't care. I want to try.
No, so you definitely made him piss his pants because he rolled a 1. He has nothing. So this guy just looking at you like he just saw his friend fucking get shot in the eye and burnt to an oblivion. The other one just literally exploded from a fireball. He's looking at you now, Haltman, just like,
I'm gonna take my new axe and try to just behead him real quick.
Oh, all right.
21.
Okay, so yeah, you hit him for sure. So what's the damage on that?
10.
Oh yeah, so you guys all watch as Hallman just with your new bladed axe just shing, as the head of the guard just falls off, hits the ground, tumbles and rolls. Thorin and Cyrus and the rest of you guys, and Hermes and Sakura, you guys are left there as the guards. They managed to be taken out quite immediately. I'm so sorry, guys. I next time I'll have a stronger villain. I'm sorry, Thorin. I wanted Thorin to fight and stuff. I'm sorry, man. So anyway, you guys killed him. Amelia, great job. So you guys fucking killed these 3 guards. Hallman, your father, kind of then like comes out from the stands of the stadium. He like pokes his head up. Did you fucking do it?
I hold the beheaded head and like point.
He's like, that's my boy. That's my boy. Everybody loves some head. Hey-oh! So as you guys are all having a good time, now that you killed these people, the town once again is all celebrating you. Hermes just looks back and looks at the group, and to himself he goes, that was pretty impressive. Huh.
Nah, they were pretty weak, dude.
He kind of
like fresh out of training.
he walks up to the group and stuff. So you guys get into situations like this a lot?
Yeah.
Seems like every day.
Yeah.
At least once a day, if not multiple times a day sometimes.
We attract all types of attention.
Hermes kind of looks at the group like, oh man, this might be kind of fun. I like you guys. This seems pretty chill. Hey, baby, Sakura, your group of friends seems pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, like they seem pretty cool.
I slowly reach for my sword when he says that.
When at the moment
grab Cyrus's hand and press it down.
I throw up on his shoes.
Oh.
Okay.
Because I had too many grapes.
You just like let's just say Sakura. Let's just say you don't throw up. Let's say you like one of those like you just spit on his shoe like it's like spit down on fucking Herbie's shoe. He
Like
looked.
Brick dipped in it, bro. Ew.
Hermes just looks at it like, "We'll get there. We'll get there." And so at that moment,
you gotta stop doing that.
you gotta stop spitting on people. All right, everybody, we're gonna take
a hand at him. Like
we're gonna take a quick break here, and then we're gonna regroup. And you guys are gonna be heading, I think, to North Harmony when we get back from this break to see what's going on with this demon and Brandy. You guys can have a talk with her after this break. It's gonna get interesting. And North Harmony, just so you know, Cyrus, you would know this. The rest of the team would know this. North Harmony is not that far away from the West Kingdom. It's probably you have to go up and then down this way to the west, and it goes over Old Pleasure down into the West Kingdom. It's probably about the same equal distance that it would take to get to Ulrich. But you guys have 3 locations you can go to, with South Harmony being your home, Ulrich being another home, and now the West Kingdom, which is something that you're looking for. But anywho, everybody, let's take a quick break for about 5-6 minutes, and we'll be back. I'm going to play some stuff for you guys. Feel free to enjoy it. I think you guys will like it.
So it's good to have snacks for your squad when you're playing D&D. So I decided to take a pigeon I found on the street. It was pretty much all intact, just missing most of its face. But I decided to take that and make some homemade pigeon nuggets out of it. So just hoping to get this working.
And now, presenting the girls from the Misfits of Mala from Spicy and Dicey. Oh yeah.
Shop some candles for to buy, and when he got into the shop nobody did he spy. So he turned upon his heels and towards the door he sped, when he heard the sound of a right above his head. Yes, he heard the sound of a right above his head. Now this young man was a bold young man, so up the stairs he sped, and very surprised was he to find the chandler's wife in bed, and with her was a fine young man of very considerable size, and they were having a right before his eyes. Yes, and they were having a right before his eyes. Now when the fun was over and done, she lifted up her head, and very surprised was she to find a man beside her bed. If you would keep my secret, sir, if you would be whenever you feel inclined. Yes, you may drop in for a whenever you feel inclined. So all you married men take heed and listen to what we tell. If you won't satisfy your wife, she'll find someone who will. For if you want to be kind to her, just lay right down on the floor and give her so much as a she'll come back to you for more. Yes, and give her so much as a she won't need any more.
All right, everybody. Boop, 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 boop. And we're back, everybody. So whenever you are ready, we are back.
I'm here.
All right. Let's let everybody get their little cameras back and on. And we love you so much for when you come back.
Y'all can't hear me, but I was hitting my vocals on that Peaches.
Oh.
I was hitting my vocals.
You guys don't know how excited I was when I found that Peaches medieval cover. I was like, oh, I'm gonna use this immediately. Like in next game. So anyway, all right, everybody. All right, yeah. Shout out to the Super Mario Brothers movie. Thank you for being adorable. And pretty good. Right. And Jude Law. Thank you, Jude Law. Mwah. Jude Law.
I knew you'd bring up Jude Law.
Well, somebody's got to bring up Jude Law. It might as well be me. So if Jude Law doesn't get mentioned once a day, the world will explode. So that's a new thing I learned here at Spicy and Dicey. Let's move on, everybody. By the way, thank you to the beautiful people that come into the chat and leave. Some of you guys have been watching for a while now. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Archie, I believe there. Some of the other people. We're so close to 50 followers, everybody. As soon as we get over 50, we can start bringing this page up to a little bit of a better, higher kind of standard and stuff. We'll be adding PayPal on here as well. Some people have expressed some interest in some other things over on the Instagram page and on YouTube. We're going to have some Spicy and Dicey drama shirts coming out soon for you guys and everybody. So you guys should enjoy that. Hopefully all of you guys will be able to wear one. Yeah. So I thought you guys would like it because if you know the game, everybody, you know there's a lot of drama here every fucking week that we play. So let's get back to the game, everybody. I wanted to get back to the game a little sooner so we can blast through the next hour with some cool stuff because you guys are headed into the next big part of the game now. Not to ruin things for everybody out there, but this part gets nuts. As you guys wake up the next morning after you've kind of left the wedding, it's been, let's not even say that, actually. Let's go a little bit longer. I was going to have you go straight to bed, but you know what? You guys have finished this fight. The wedding celebrations have calmed down. The stadium's cleared. All of you are kind of in this state now where you're kind of the last remaining guests within the stadium and the wedding situation. It's kind of now your party because the wedding has been stopped and you've killed the bride and the groom. And now basically, Hallman, this is your city. It's yours and your father's.
I did want to do something without slowing us down too much, if that's okay.
Yeah, everybody, you guys have all. This is your time. What would you like to do?
We just killed like the ruler of a city, and I'm not that rich, and like I'm a like chaotic good type person. I kind of want to go looting through his stuff. I want to steal some shit.
Your father looks to you. Hallman, you don't gotta steal shit. We own this city. I mean, we own it. You don't gotta steal anything. I mean, before your sister took over, we lived there. He points to the Hallman, like where the Hallsworth Tower had been expanded and built upon. You can see. We lived there, and remember this? He kind of brings out Dealer, the wolf that was there before. I don't know if you even recognize him. Do you recognize Dealer? This is your... I don't know if you remember, when you were a kid, Hallman, this is the wolf that you and Grisha raised. You know, he was a good boy, but he changed his name. She changed it to Dealer to become Death Dealer, and it was a little ridiculous. But he always missed you, Hallman. I think I'm going to watch him in the city, and, we'll take good care of it. You can go do whatever you want. Just tell everybody in the city that, you're the big hero. So they'll give you what you. They'll probably give you what you want. I don't know.
Okay.
Hey,
You don't want to go shopping again?
You can go shop. You can go do whatever you want. I
What
have
y'all
been
want?
I've been in a prison. My boy, he grabs you. My boy, my baby boy. I've been locked in a cell. My babushka. I was in this little cell for like a year. And now I'm free. Your father is going to hit the brothels. And then I got some shit to do to make this city good again. He looks at the Nicaine. The slave boys like him. They're gone. No more slave boys. Only good boys like you.
I'm blushing.
Okay, good boy. You're my good boy. Slave boy, come here. Nicaine kind of goes up to him. Yeah? Look, I saw what you did out there with that tattoo and all that shit. It's gross. You cut it off, but it was noble. I respect you, and I know that must have took courage. Nicaine looks at him. Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't want to be a slave. Apparently my mom didn't want me. I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. You'll find your way, kid. Look at my boy. Look at my boy! He's so big now. He's a good guy. You'll make your way, kid. He kind of pats Nicaine on his shoulder. Nicaine kind of looks at the rest of the group, kind of blushes himself. At that moment, you guys hear a voice from aside. Nicaine! Your friend Nicaine turns. It's the girl that he'd met with the dark skin from the church that you guys were at. She kind of looks
I think
him.
it was just me there.
No, yeah, it was you, Cyrus. Yeah, you and Nicaine. She kind of turns to him. Hey, you want to go dancing? I mean, the band's still playing. Nicaine kind of looks at the rest of the group and kind of gets like nervous, like, what do I do? What do I do?
I push him forward.
Right.
Like a friendly push. Not like a shove, like a friendly push.
Nicaine looks back. I'm good at dancing, right?
Shit, I don't know.
on that ship, you were hitting it, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So he takes a deep breath, and Nicaine, you guys go watch as he kind of goes off with the girl, and he kind of says goodbye to the group to go dance with her for a little bit, and he's taking his time and separates from the group a little bit to go off on a date for the night with the girl that he'd met. So he kind of goes to reconnect with her as the rest of the group. What else would you like to do? Thorn, what would you like to do as you guys are here in the stadium before you guys call it a night? Anything you want to do?
I mean, as the party's winding down, I'll probably grab a drink and go find Brandy later.
All right. Okay. So as you go out, how about let's say Pippa? Do you want to go with him to look for Brandy?
I mean, yeah, I needed to go do that anyway. I was gonna do something else too, but I could do that real fast.
All right. So let's say that as you guys are looking around, you and Thorin kind of group together.
Wait, is the party actually ending yet or not?
It's not over. Like it's like the wind down. You know what I mean? Like it's like the wedding ceremony. It's coming to an end, but there's festivities are still going. Like there's still a buffet with minimal food. The band is still playing. You guys see that, like the little crooning goblin that was there. Amelia Roman is still there. Blackjack is still there. They're playing on the stage. And he's just kind of crooning to himself. He's like, "Oh, isn't it lovely? Isn't she wonderful?" And so they kind of just...
Yeah, I'm gonna drink some wine then. I'll let Pippa go first.
Okay. So you find Brandy, Thorn. You kind of kick back, take a wine goblet from the table and chug it down. Brandy looks to you. Oh, good. Thank you, Thorn. Thank you. She kind of goes to you, Thorn, and gives you a kiss on the cheek. She turns to Pippa. So you are from the famous family Loon, yes?
I am.
Fantastico. I knew you were somebody when you were on my ship. I knew it. And I was telling Thorin, he probably told you, but I have a business proposition for your whole team. In my town of North Harmony, it's a beautiful swamp village. A little bit north, obviously, of South Harmony, which is where I hear you saved it from the dragon. Yeah, the loons have always come up to North Harmony and have saved our town many times, so I know that you and a bouncer bane working together, you could really help us. And, I hear you're doing pretty good business, so I have propositions for you.
We are. I'm turning into quite the businesswoman. And I know that Thorin is getting payment from you, like on the side, but which I don't mind. But for me, I actually have a plan, and I want to make a deal. So I was thinking that since Gaggle and I are doing our business, we want to expand.
Oh yes, you have that Dragonborn boyfriend. He's quite business savvy. He's the band leader in South Harmony.
Yes, got it. He's helped running everything while I'm gone. And since I've been gone and you have airships, I want to get one of your airships so we can be on the road. But it doesn't have to be a big one. You know, I don't want something too big. I want to be able to manage it. Maybe have some of your little goblin crew for me, for my deal. And then we could do you a little bit. What do you say?
Roll a persuasion roll. You want to buy one of my airships?
I do.
They are very, very expensive.
Well, you know, just a little one, and plus maybe we can go halvesies on it. You know, like give me a discount.
You mean if you do this job for me in exchange for an airship?
Yes. And I rolled a 17.
And you rolled a 17. How about this?
Actually, I rolled a perception.
Oh.
Hang on. I rolled a perception, not a persuasion. Got a 22.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, we should give it.
All right, so
No, just take it.
yeah.
Have it,
So as Brandy looks to your group and to you, Pippa, how about this? I give you one of my airships. It'll be a small one with a small crew. You can have this airship, but if you do business on this airship, I get half after you save.
All right.
All right?
Half?
All right. Maybe 25%?
Do another persuasion roll.
That sounds doable. What about half?
Oh, I rolled a 10.
Oh, damn, bro.
She looks at it. She looks at it. We discuss payments perhaps after this first mission. Let's say you get on the ship, you get to North Harmony, you do job with Thorin. Then we discuss if you keep the ship or what business will be like. Sounds good?
Deal.
She sticks. Shake. She spits before she shakes. She spits on her. Like just the classic spit. Shake. You guys shake on it. Thorin, you gobble down another goblet of wine as you watch these two tiefling women shake on it. She goes, Thorin, now would you like to escort me back to my room for the evening?
Yes, absolutely I would.
All right, let's go. So, Thorin, as you leave, I want you, Thorin, before we end it and stuff with you here, give me a performance roll. Let's see how you do tonight, Thorin. Let's see how you do in the bedroom tonight, Thorin. Let's get spicy and dicey. Come on.
Don't fold again.
I do not have that skill. Oh, I rolled well. Okay.
Okay.
18.
You got a what? An 18?
18.
Okay, that's 18 on performance. You know, let's add a little bit of your. Do you have any strength, like initiative, like any strength pluses?
Yeah, I have +3 to strength.
Okay, then let's make it a 25. So tonight you're doing well. You're going harder than normal. it's a pretty intense night, Thorin. It's a good time.
God.
And in this time, Thorin, your knees and your legs don't hurt. They don't hurt. So
like in the other room, and we can just
you guys can just hear them coming. It's all over the city. So Thorin, as you go off with Brandy, Thorin, you go have a nice night. Sakura, before we end the night again, Sakura, what would you like to do for the end of your night? As Hermes has kind of been looming around you, just kind of he doesn't really know what to do with himself.
I think first I'm gonna try to heal myself.
Okay, so yeah, go for it. If you want to cure yourself, go for it.
Can I help with that? Am I near?
Well, I mean, she's got it, and you guys are about to have a rest anyway, so she's going to heal herself, plus the long rest. I don't know if you need to help her. I mean, you can. I mean, you can. That's up to you.
Okay, I healed myself by 16 points.
All right,
okay. All right. So Sakura, you kind of give yourself you heal yourself. Hermes notices that. He kind of looks as you kind of fix up your patches. He kind of looks at you. I can do that too. I'm just saying, I can do that. So if you need any healing,
I think that's something that most people can do. It's kind of a basic skill.
yeah, but I mean, I'm like, I can magically do it too. Like he kind of takes a knife and he like chops off his finger and he kind of then looks at it and he kind of casts it. He's like, you guys to watch as he just regrows his pinky. He's like, see? I mean, it's I don't know.
Can you do that down there too?
I mean, you could. He kind of looks at you like, I've done a lot of wild things with that thing down there, but hey, you could try. I mean, I'm not saying I like. I mean, I like. Hermes is like, I like kinky things too. If you know what I mean. By the way, what's the deal with your friend the fire?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you know, like, I mean, I don't know about here, but like in where I come from, we have many wives. So if you're my wife, she could be like my wife. You don't have to be my wife that like does things. You could be like my wife that's like blah 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 blah, and she could be like, you know, like my wife. So I was just wondering what you thought about.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work out either way.
He kind of looks down. Damn it. You know, I had this one wife and we had a kid, and dad, you know, he wasn't really happy with it. You know, we had a kid and he didn't want me to have a kid with her. So he made her half a goat. You know, dad's not always the best guy, just so you know. I mean, I love him. I told you I would do anything for him, but I don't mean to like piss you guys off, but I was raised by a guy who used to turn into a cow and he would go down and then sleep with women and then tell my mother that he was out getting bread, but he was a cow. And he was sleeping with like different women. So, I mean, that's the guy that raised me. I don't really know how to be here is what I mean. In my realm, I had sex with my sister Aphrodite and we had a kid and then my mom put a penis on her. So, and that's hermaphrodite. That's where that comes from.
Oh my god.
So,
Am I listening?
Yeah, can we hear this?
Yeah, I mean, you guys. Yeah, I mean, he's not. Once again, I just must let you guys know. So Hermes doesn't have any social awareness. He's not from here. His social skills are not the same as yours.
I think you need therapy.
I don't know what that is. he looks at you like, I've never heard that word in my life. Once again, I live on Olympus. It's made of clouds. You know. He kind of looks around you guys, but I'm a little scared. To be honest with you, Sakura. I don't know anybody here. I know you. Anyway, I don't mean to be a bother. I'm just your husband. And he he watches, he lifts and kind of levitates and kind of goes and sits in the stands. You guys watch as Hermes, he's just kind of relaxed as he's like leaning back in the stands, but he's not sitting, he's just floating, like levitating as he's laying back looking at the sky. All right. So, Amelia, what would you like to do before you head to bed?
So I'm going to turn to Cyrus and I'm going to go, we should probably work on finding out all of this past stuff, just me and you. I don't want like the rest of the team to find out. That would make them liable if Hermes found out. I don't want to like let him know what we're on to.
Okay. I agree. I mean, I hope they're not too mad about that. It's just...
We just can't risk it. If he finds out what we're up to, then he can stop us quick. And I don't know if he has something sinister planned or if his father has something sinister planned and this guy's just an idiot carrying out some stupid wish. I don't know, but we need to be cautious about this.
Yeah, I'm starting to kind of feel that he might not be evil, but he's a dumbass.
At that moment, Amelia, at that moment, you're interrupted as Connor, you see him walking out through like the crowd that's dispersing. He kind of comes to you. Foxface and Peter's kind of standing behind at the gates near the beginning of the stadium, kind of just, letting Connor walk up to the group. Connor approaches the group, specifically Amelia. Hey, you guys have a lot of stuff going on. I understand that. Once again, we don't want to push our mission on you guys. Holman, by the way, your dad, great guy, nice little bastard, fucking tops, man, Jesus. Like, and by the way, for such a little guy, big, huge balls. When we saved him, he was naked, but his balls were like grapefruits, man. So Hallman, you got that coming in your future. Anywho, Amelia, I think we have a track. When I was in the tower, one of the prisoners next to his dad, I'm going to call him Coconuts. That's just what I'm going to call him. When we were next to Coconuts, they mentioned that Bison Hallsworth lived in Red Hill, and he might have the green stone. So we're going to go that way. Me, Pete, and Foxface. You're more than welcome to come with us, but we're going to head in that direction to look for the stone. We can regroup with you guys if we find it.
You do that. And I get very dismissive with him and just kind of walk away. And then I'm going to actually go and try and find Roman.
He just kind of yells out to you, "You know, I love you."
Then you should stay very far away. And I just keep walking.
I'm just gonna go follow her. Damn.
So Cyrus, as you kind of look back, Connor seems to now be kind of narrowing his eyes on you as he's looking at this new friendship form. All right, and then he goes up to Hallman. "Hey, we're gonna go look for that other stone." Amelia's kind of being a pill. She does this to me sometimes. But we'll contact. What?
Okay, yeah. No, I mean, if you need help, I know she's not in a super helpful mood, but it doesn't sound like something we can just blow off.
No, I mean, it's not at all, especially if she's going to be having that stone on her. And also, I'm telling you right now, if the other Hallsworth gets these stones, Drew and everybody else will be fucked too.
I can tell you, she's very hard to kill. And she's with us. I think the stone will be safe.
He looks back to Amelia one more time. "Fine. Just keep her safe for me. And not that anybody needs to keep her safe. But if you could look out for me, at least while we're in Red Hill."
Sure. I got you.
All right.
I doubt.
So all right, yeah, they dab. He looks around to the rest of the group. "All right, guys, we're going to take a leave." Foxface looks to the rest of the group. "See you later. Sakura, if you see your mom, tell her I said hi."
Okay.
Good? All right. So him and Pete leave. Pete goes, "Sakura, I'm going to make you proud." And he looks to Hermes. "Fuck you, bro." And he just kind of walks out of the thing, just like.
I'm gonna give him a thumbs up for once. I'm gonna give him a thumbs up for him.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so you guys all then go take a night's rest. You having a good rest as you all then go back to the Lilac. You have a night. You guys all get rested. You all have to have a night's rest. Fantastic. So the next thing is the next morning after you guys head back to the Lilac and all get your night's rest. The sun is coming up the next morning. Nicaine had a wonderful night. He seems to stroll in kind of as the dawn is breaking. So Nicaine went and had a good night. He seems to have enjoyed himself. And so it was a good night for all of you. As we kind of head to the conclusion of today's game, you guys head then the next morning to the airfield, which is right outside the city, to go meet with Brandy Love. However, the rest of you, as you exit the Lilac in the morning, you have a little bit of time before you got to go meet with Brandy at the airship field. This field will be taking you to, the ship will be taking you to North Harmony. Anything else you want to do before you leave, Drew? I'm going to start right here with Pippa. What would you like to do?
So I've been seeing Cyrus, his whole little interaction with Sakura and Pete and all of that little love triangle of love and hate and love. So I'm just gonna go up to him and kind of elbow him when no one's like kind of looking and be like, "Hey, I know you can win her heart if you're interested." You're Sakura.
I think I could. I just don't know if I. You know, look at me. I'm not the greatest looking anymore. I don't
Hey,
even know what I am anymore.
don't sell yourself short. But I was thinking, me shopping, we can go to the Wondrous shop. There's some goodies there, and I really think you can help out, and she'll love it.
I'll go. That doesn't sound too bad. Well, why not? Why not?
Hermes goes like,
Yeah.
One. He kind of teleports to right behind you, Pippa. A wondrous shop. What's a wondrous shop?
You haven't heard? Oh yeah, I forgot. Not from here.
No, I'm not from here. What's a wondrous shop?
It's got a whole bunch of wondrous things, magical items, trinkets. Whole bunch of assortment of things.
Oh yeah, I want to go. Let's go there. I want to go there. Can we go there now? Can we do that now? Can we do that right now?
Listen, I wanted to go, but now that he's going, I kind of don't want to go.
Hey, I just want to learn. I just want to see things. I just want to learn. Consider me not here, just an observer.
I don't mind it. I mean, don't be so harsh on the guy.
Yeah. Listen to the girl with the horns and the tails. You look like you're a smart person.
Besides, like I said, if you don't expand shopping, that's half of everything that is nowadays.
All right, so you guys all head out of the hotel. However, you're stopped immediately. Amelia, you hear a familiar voice. Excuse me, girl. You wanted to attune. You wanted an attunement item, correct? As you see,
yes.
Amelia, you see coming down the street is the four-armed orc that you shopped with the other day, getting the armor. He comes to you. Oh, I'm glad I found you. I forgot to tell you. I wanted to give you this. He kind of takes out a pack, Amelia. You wanted something special with a dagger, correct?
Yes.
Well, this is, I think, pretty good. You can have it for free. It's already been equipped in your stuff. It's called an arm blade dagger, which means that it will connect to you, and this blade will come straight out of your body magically whenever you'd like it. It could be fire, it could be elemental, but it is an arm blade. It will synchronize with your body, and you can use it whenever you'd like. How do you like it?
I immediately put it on, and I'm like, oh, this is so fucking cool. And then I just make a blade of fire and start swinging it around.
Yeah, there's basically it's like I don't know if you've seen Hellboy, but when that the thing that comes out of his hands like the swing, it's exactly looks kind of like that. However, you are able to light it also on fire, Amelia. So as it comes out, it's like, and it kind of swings around as you swing your arm blade. You feel, Amelia, as the magic arm blade attunes to your arm and seems to connect into you. You can feel the magic pulsating through your veins as it connects to you. It has been equipped to you already. It's in there. So you have that arm blade. The rest of you then are led to the wondrous shop by Pippa as she walks down the street, leading Cyrus and Hermes and the rest of the group to the wondrous shop. Thorin, you're looking around the city, seeing all the amazing. Thorin, the last couple times you weren't really here when we were in the city, but when you were inside of Drew, the walls are all built in, like all the shops are built into these big black kind of metal steel onyx walls. There's a lot of stairs, Thorin, that seem to magically move around to each other to get you to each shop. A lot of gears seem to be turning and moving these giant stairs as they kind of connect to each other. In the daytime, which you guys have not been in very often here at Drew, it's quite clear today. So the sun kind of hits the reflective black metal, and it's all shiny and bright as you go around the city. You're led to the wondrous shop, which is not too far around the corner from the Lilac, probably about an hour, half-hour walk away. As you get there, you see this wondrous giant black hole in a wall. Above it says, "Wanders are us." Kind of like, like a Toys R Us kind of sign, but it's just wanders. As you guys head inside of this giant kind of black doors that they open up slowly, you go into this giant shop, and there's again another tabaxi behind the counter. This one is female. She has beautiful kind of black fur that seems to curl over her neck kind of pieces in her dress. It's very tight on her. She's very elegant. And she kind of has a little bit of like a French type of accent going on here. She's like, oh, hello there. Welcome to the Wondrous shop. My name is Miss Wonder. And of course you can, that is not my real name, of course. It is all on the tag, Mrs. Wonder. My name in real life is, of course, Rosette Pelafou. And if you'd like to buy anything from me, I have a whole bunch of things for you. We have, of course, magical items from all over Mala, and you can buy anything that you would like magically here. It is all for you. Feel free to peruse. My dear Pippa, she looks to you. Were you looking for anything in particular today?
I was looking for something, mainly for my boy here. He wanted to impress a woman.
Ooh, you want to impress a woman? Sakura, I want you to make a perception check here, Sakura.
Like not listening.
Okay, hold on.
But as she goes, oh, for a woman. Well, he looks. She turns then to you, Cyrus.
I got a
think
14.
Okay, so Sakura, you're like paying attention, and stuff. You're kind of noticing that Cyrus is shopping for something. However, you can't really tell what he's getting. You can just tell that Cyrus. You can see that he's shopping. So Cyrus, the Tabaxi, she looks at you. Rosette looks at you. I have something here that you might like. She looks around to the other girls. She kind of looks to Amelia and Sakura, and she goes like, "Is it one of them?"
He just points to like kind of like low key, kind of goes like this and kind of points to Sakura. So she yeah.
Yeah, he's like, that's great. I love that.
He's the one saying that. He's just like,
All right, so Cyrus, as she looks back to you. Okay, and she kind of reaches back and whispers to you. This is called perfume of bewitchment. I don't want you to use it on her, but you can give it to her, and it will make her smell like the most amazing thing on the entire planet. Or you can wear it yourself and draw her to you. But it is an amazing potion. She might like it, yes, no?
So with this force love?
No. It is not a love spell. There is no forcement of love or making anybody fall in love here. My feeling for No. It would just make one smell like they are the most intriguing smell, the most beautiful smell that you have ever heard in the world. It will be the most intoxication that anyone has ever breathed into their nostril.
I'll take it.
Fantastic. Bravo. It will be 10 gold pieces. My dear, do you have 10 gold? Do you have 10 gold, anybody?
I got it.
Brava.
Just slide it over.
Here you go, my boy. I think she will like this very much. That or like how you smell. Here you are. So Cyrus, you can add to your bag perfume of bewitchment. It is in wondrous items, or if you want, I can add it for you. All right. So does anybody else want to shop for anything? You guys are in a wondrous shop with a whole bunch of magical items. So what would you like before we call the game today? Before you head to the airship field? What would you guys like to do? Anything you guys are interested in? We have a whole bunch of things. If you guys want, I can read off some things that they have.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, what you can buy in this section as you guys are all perusing through Miss Wonders, the Wondrous Are Us, or Rosette Lafou, you can buy a pipe of smoke monsters, which is a little pipe that you can buy, and if you blow into it, a little smoke creature will come out that you can control for a small amount of time. The smoke creature will obey you, follow all of your direction, and it dissipates when you want it to. That is called Pipe of Smoke Monsters. That is on sale for about 5 gold. You guys can also get Pole of Collapse, which is basically like a stripper pole. It's like a pole that you can grow to 10 foot or shrink down to a size to put in your pocket. And that is also here.
Me.
I was about to say, can I get that?
I'm claiming it right now. Sorry, guys.
All right, so Pip, so he's like, all right, that's going to be another 5 pieces of gold for your Pole of Collapse. And you still have you have enough gold yet?
Yeah.
All right, so she does. And then also here they have a prosthetic limb, which is a robotic steampunk prosthetic limb that will replace any of your guys' lost arms or legs or anything that you guys may lose moving forward. If you have this prosthetic limb, it is able to just be put on and become basically a magical version of an arm or a leg or whatever limb you would lose.
Can I just do they have one that I could just put on my back like Dr. Octopus tentacles?
Yeah, like to create like tentacles. Actually, you know what? If you got a prosthetic limb, you'd have to, I don't know. I'd have to make that as like a magic item. But you know what? for you, I will say, if you want, yeah, there's like prosthetic, like a 4-piece prosthetic limb. It is 100 coins though, but they are like 4 like mechanical arms that you can wear on your back.
I don't know if I even have 100 coins. I have half that much.
Oh, can I? Since my father is like filthy rich now. Can I throw his name
Hallman,
around?
give a persuasion roll for me, Hallman, to see if you can get it for half the price.
Sure. 24 again.
Damn.
Okay, so yeah, you know what, my friend, if you'd like, I will give you prosthetic limb, and I will magically add that into your stuff later. But if you'd like, Thorin, for 50 gold, you can get mechanical Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome. I'm definitely doing that.
Yeah, that does
I
sound
mean, we
fucking
just saved the city. Come on now.
All right, so Thorin, she like fits you with this sick like kind of back piece, and it like grabs onto you and kind of once again, not to bring Iron Man up again, but it kind of does that like Iron Man magic, attaches with like the micros onto your body, and you kind of, Thorin, you feel on your spiked armor. You already have kind of a lot of spikes coming off you, Thorin, protruding objects. Just another 4 kind of mechanical steampunk, almost like Iron Spider, Dr. Octopus type of retractable limbs attach onto your little dwarven body. That's pretty sick, Thorin. I've never seen that in D&D, so I think I'll go through and make a magical item. I'll add that to your stuff later, Thorin. I'm gonna have to go make that.
That looks badass.
Yeah, the rest of Hermes is like, I've definitely never seen any shit like that. What's your name, little man? What's your name?
I'm Thorin Bouncer's Bane.
Thorin Bouncer's Bane. I gotta get you to Olympus. If I brought you to Olympus, they would fucking throw pennies at you like you were the most amazing little monkey thing that we could ever throw pennies at. That's insane. You look like, I want to put you in a cage and I want to give you to my sister Aphrodite. She would fucking love to pet those like arms on your body. That'd be great. Wow.
Yeah, man, you are. Yeah, wow. Okay.
Hermes he doesn't understand what he's saying. It's fucked up. Okay, so anybody else? Anybody else want to buy any magical items?
Yeah, do they have like
spray that perfume?
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Hallman, what do you want?
Like what sort of like other was that all for magic items? Like anything that would kind of help us with like fighting or
if you want
anything
you want something for battle.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, he got the prosthetic limbs. Yes, we have very, very many things like that. If you want, we have a circlet of blasting, it's called. While wearing the circlet, you can use any action to cast Scorching Ray. With a spell on it, of course, it's attached. You get a automatic Scorching Ray blast. With you, it makes a +5 bonus on your attacks when wearing this.
Okay. I'll try it.
And that's for you, my friend. You are an Adminor. I only charge 1 gold coin.
Deal.
Off of the 5. Well, you own the kingdom. I don't want to start any trouble with the new management. If you will say. She puts this in front of you, and you have a circlet of blasting. You can add that to your items if you'd like. However, my friends, that is all the magical items that I have, basically right now. Unless you'd like any of the other things I said. Pipe of smoke monsters. We also have hold on one second, I just scrolled right past it. Rope of mending. And the last thing that we have out of magical here at this shop specifically is we have a pot of awakening. Which that is a plant any ordinary shrub to 10 pounds of clay or something in this pot, and it magically transforms into an awakened shrub at the end of this that will listen to you. So we also have that item. All right. No want for a walking shrub? No want for a smoke monster?
Pretty cool.
It is a pipe. Anybody here like smoking?
Don't make me buy everything.
You know what? I will take the pipe.
You'll take the pipe?
Yes.
All right.
I'll take the
That will
pipe.
be 1 gold for you. I'll do that for 1 gold. Okay. All right, 1 gold. So you can also add a pipe of smoke monsters to your bag, Sakura, or I will do that for you tomorrow. All right, so as you guys finish your shopping here at the Wonders R Us, you then kind of all look at your new magical items. Hermes once again is kind of still perusing around the shop, but you all have seemingly restocked upon your gear. And are having a good time. Before we end today's game, however, you have a guest who's followed you into the shop. Your friend Warp Nipple, who of course is half golden, as you remember. His body has now become even more golden. However, it seems to have taken over, like I said, most of his body now. He only about half of his face still seems to be remaining red. But he comes in, you guys, seemingly quite shocked and surprised, or happy even. Guys, I didn't find anything else about this, by the way. Nobody's been able to tell me shit. But I just got a message. You guys see Blanket, your beautiful little ghost friend, pop up from behind him. Blanket kind of gestures and goes, and he bobs around doing his little ghostly bobs, as you know. And Warp Nipple then turns to the group. I'm going to be a daddy. My egg is hatching. So if you guys don't mind, I need to take a little bit of time. I'm going to go back to South Harmony and I'm going to be a dad. So I'm just going to say not a farewell, but I got to say goodbye to you guys for a second. I'll be back, but I got to go meet my son. So at that moment, you guys kind of have a nice moment where you say goodbye to Warp Nipple, celebrate with him the new arrival of his upcoming son that will be hatching very, very soon. Hermes looks at this whole situation like, he's hatching a son? He doesn't get it. So
long story.
Just stop. Just stop.
Hermes is like, he puts on his helmet over his head and kind of just pulls it down like, I'm lost. So as you guys then kind of finish this up this night, Warp Nipple comes in, you guys are celebrating with him, and you guys are then preparing to head towards the Brandy Airship Love Field, which you came in from. That is where we're going to end tonight's game, and we will continue next week with heading to the Demon in North Harmony. Thorin, Pippa, you guys have a big game next time with some pretty crazy shit that's going to be thrown your way. Everybody else, be prepared. So thank you, everybody, for joining us this evening at Spicy and Dicey for this week's episode of D&D. I hope you guys had a good time. Make sure you guys come back 8:30 p.m. next week here on Twitch. Go check out everybody here on Instagram to the pages attached. You can find out all about them and their amazing art and who they are. So we love you. Get us to 50 subscribers and up so we can start charging you motherfuckers. I'm just kidding. All right, everybody.
Question from the chat thing.
Question first.
Yes. Someone says, for the Discord link, sadly the link doesn't work for them for the Discord. If you could put it in the chat before you sign off.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll make sure I add the Discord stuff in there, everybody. All right, take it easy, everybody.
Hold on.
Was that it?
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
1 second. 1 second. I'm going to add it into the chat.
But if anybody needs to go, just so you guys know, we are finished for today. So you guys can leave if you need to leave. If not, I love seeing your pretty little faces. However, I do have a little announcement that I would like to tell you guys, or just an announcement, request, if you will, after we get off here.
Okay, here we go. I'm putting it into the chat.
Oh, okay, we are streaming because we're putting in the thing.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. So, it's in the chat for you guys if you want to.
All right, everybody.
It.
So you can go to the Discord and everything out there. Awesome. Everybody has amazing projects up here, everybody. So go check them out. All the people in the chat as well. We love you, and we're gonna go off Twitch here in about 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. Come back next week. Everybody else, though, hang out so we can say hello.